Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, as many of you already have seen or noticed or heard, I did already do all of the Korean challenges, and obviously with that also explored the Turn to Your Pain acceptance. And one of the questions that I wanted to answer first, before I do make a single dedicated guide for each and every single one of the 6 Korean challenges that we have available, was the question from the more casual players. What is the easiest, cheapest way, in theory anyways, to do a completion run of a Turn to Your Pain acceptance? Just the one completion run. And that is exactly what we will be discussing this time around. Which team, in my opinion, will do the best with the kind of like least resource investment and also with least required amount of skill involved. And that will be the team of Odin, Captain America, Infinity War, and Hercules. And we are going to be going to the left side. And then you can take down Hercules with the Hercules of your own. You can take down Havoc with the Hercules of your own as well. Obviously, before that, at any point, you can apply the Odin pre-fights, because we're going to be using Hercules to take down Warlock. And here is where Captain America Infinity War synergy is going to come into play. And also Odin's pre-fights, just to make sure you basically have no uptime of the infection at all. You still want to... No, actually, with this setup, you don't need to remove Willpower Mastery even, which is perfect. Because infection is going to be virtually non-existent. Then it's still Hercules against Nick Fury. And then you can swap out your Odin on this choice node. Take out your Odin, add in Red Magneto. Because Red Magneto perfectly answers, number 1, MODOK right here. Hercules can do this fight, but it is slightly annoying with Hercules because of the True Lies node. You cannot bypass MODOK's auto block, but Magneto can. So with Magneto, you can effectively just play normally, spam your throw your level 1s when you get a chance, dodge his level 1s, and that's more or less all there is to it. I did this MODOK fight with Magneto earlier in the stream. It was super easy. I did make a mistake. I didn't quite get the solo, but it's definitely doable and soloable. Then again, just Hercules against Blade. It will be slightly slower fight, but definitely very doable. Herc Nuke against Terax, 100% soloable there. And then Magneto against Dragon Man, ideally with maxed out Pacify Mastery, where basically you just get to level 3 and then the fight should be pretty much over. And then we are gonna take Hercules against Nameless Thanos, and that should be about as good of a champion as you can find with it. Ideally, throughout this run, you will want to run Liquid Courage Double Edge Masteries to significantly speed up your run, especially considering that you're going to be using primarily Hercules for everything, and he's Liquid Courage Double Edge friendly. And the 2 fights you're not going to be using Hercules for, MODOK and Dragon Man, Magneto can handle Liquid Courage Double Edge extremely well also, and if anything, it will just help him finish quicker these fights. So ultimately, I think personally, you guys might, challenge me, suggest better ideas in the comment section. But if you are looking for the cheapest, easiest way possible just to do the completion run of a Turn to Your Pain acceptance, then I do suggest going to the left side, starting with a team of Hercules, Odin, Captain America, Infinity War. After the first half, swap out Odin for Magneto and finish it up there. Let me know if this video is helpful to you guys. As I said, I will be making separate guides for each and every single one of the objectives as well. And yeah, if you also want to know the easiest potential team for the right side lane, then that will have to be a separate video, because the topic of this video is kind of like just the quickest and easiest solution for one of these lanes. For the other one, I'd kind of need to think. I think it's slightly harder, even though we can hurt quite a few of the fights here as well. But yes, this team, in my opinion, definitely will be about as easy of a completion run as you can do. Keep in mind that this does not do any of the objectives. And that effectively means you will have to do extra run. At the same time, I do think that there are quite few Thronebreaker players who are not necessarily going to rush the objectives early on, and they might not be interested in clearing them. So if you are looking just for the cheapest, easiest way to do this run, and the best thing about doing the run this way is you don't really need many, if any, heal potions, because whenever you revive Hercules, if you will have to do that, you can just revive him and kind of go, in a sense, you know, utilizing that immortality, and then you only would need heal up Magneto for one of the 2 fights if you happen to screw up. So it should be very, very economical run if you do it that way. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys found it useful. If it was targeted at you, obviously if you have already explored it, then I don't know why you're watching, because there's always some people watching some of these videos where they're just completely not meant for it, but it's fine. Thank you very much for doing so. It still helps me out. But at the same point, if you have explored this, you might let us know your thoughts on which would be the easiest team. Either way, you guys are awesome, and I'm going to catch you guys later. See ya. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the